It's really cold out there. We're in the dead of winter. So to walk into the greenhouse and get the fragrances and the bouquet of plants growing, it's amazing. I wanted to talk a little bit about edible flowers, the colors, the textures, the variety. They give the plate such an amazing sparkle and pop. And I think this time of year, it's kind of like having the sun out in December and January. Like, yes, dianthus, frilled dianthus, French marigold, citrus begonia, viola, Johnny jump ups. Guys, there's so many to choose from. As stunning as these flowers look in the greenhouse, I'm really excited to take them into Chef Jamie at the Culinary Vegetable Institute and see what kind of magic he can make happen with them on a plate.
Thank you, Farmer. Flowers, flavorful, useful, relevant. Some things I see, sometimes you see like chefs will put just the whole flower on the plate, and sometimes that's appropriate, but sometimes it's not, because sometimes like bachelor buttons have this really hard sepal at the base. They're just hard to eat, you know, and almost distracting. If you were to put them in a salad or something like that, it would just, you will find it. We're gonna cut these. We're gonna cut all these blossoms into like, almost like a confetti. We'll apply that to a few examples. Florets. Florets you can eat whole, but it's just a lot at once. It's one of the most like, I think flowers is closest to rose we grow. And so I like to cut them off, very easy, one cut, boom, done. Marigolds, you cut these, you know, I like to cut them a little low and then like that, right? And the sepal off. Bachelor buttons, you don't really have to cut, but they do, that base is like pretty hard. You know, it's a little distracting. We cut all those off. Bachelor buttons too, just cut them off. You get a pair of snips like this. These are bonsai snips. You can get them online for less than $1. They come in like 12 packs, they're great. Violas, we didn't really talk about. You don't need to cut these. You can eat these whole, they're great. You just put it where you want it. I like to cut them, especially when we're doing something like this. You can start to see this sort of assortment of colors, textures, flavors, those kinds of things. These begonia, you know, these are beautiful. They're very sour, like apples. And it's a really nice, maybe green grape skin, something like that. That's great. But I like the mixed flowers, specifically even butter service. I mean, you just bury a little, you know, quenelle of butter in these like flower petals. It's like beautiful. So we save all these. Actually, we have bags of them dried downstairs, and it goes in one of our tea blends. Here we took a package of mixed blossoms. We cut the petals off of the sepal where appropriate, and we're just gonna apply it just simply to some salad, right? We've got some begonia for almost like that green apple bite. You'll find some rose petals, some really fragrant floral stuff in there too, which from the floret, as easy as it gets. Dessert, same mix. And here we'll just apply to like an entremet. We'll kind of just stick it to the edges, boop, boop, boop. But for like a lot of impact without a lot of work. Yeah. That's all I really have to say about mixed flowers. You take something simple like that and apply just so much more aesthetic and like aroma to the thing, it just goes so much further. But mixed flowers are a big one for us. They're in season all year long. And if there's something in particular you're after, call your product specialist, and I'd like to see what you come up with. So cheers.